In this video, I will explain the requirements you must meet in order to be eligible to sit for the CPA exam and be licensed as a CPA in the District of Columbia. So, keep watching. Hey future CPAs, this is Ala Abudaya. I am a licensed CPA in the state of Colorado and I help students pass the CPA exam and become CPAs. If this is your first time here and you're interested in becoming CPAs, start by subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell in order not to miss any of my videos. To qualify to apply to sit for the CPA exam in the District of Columbia, there are certain requirements you must meet. Comment below and tell me if you are planning to sit for the CPA exam in the District of Columbia. To be eligible to apply to sit in the District of Columbia, you must be at least 18 years old, which I think most of you should meet. Now, the District of Columbia State does not have any citizenship or residency requirements to sit for the CPA exam. However, the District of Columbia requires you to have a social security number in order to be eligible for CPA licensing purposes. That's why this jurisdiction may not be suitable for international candidates who want to sit for the CPA exam. If you want other state options that are more suitable for international candidates, watch this video, which I gave some good states for international candidates. Now, to be eligible to sit for the CPA exam in the District of Columbia, you must have a minimum of a bachelor degree with at least 120 credit hours by a degree-granting accredited college or university in the United States. If you studied outside the United States, then you must send your academic credentials for evaluation by NASPA International Evaluation Service. Your education must include a minimum of 27 hours of accounting-related subjects that must include the following 5 courses, which are commercial or business law, 2, financial accounting, 3, cost or management accounting, 4, federal income taxation, 5, auditing. Does that make sense? Comment below and tell me if you meet these educational requirements or not. So, these are the requirements to apply to sit for the CPA exam in the District of Columbia. This state also allows you to sit for the CPA exam in any place in the United States or internationally. So, you can sit outside the United States as well. Concerning the licensing requirements, they are different from the CPA exam requirements. Watch this video to learn the difference between the CPA exam sitting requirements and licensing requirements. To be licensed in the District of Columbia State, you must meet the 3E requirements and not the 4E requirements as required by most states. Since this state does not have any ethics exam requirements, so you must have to meet the 3E requirements to be eligible for the CPA licensing in the District of Columbia, which are E number 1, education. The District of Columbia requires you to have 150 credit hours to be licensed and not 120 hours as required to sit for the CPA exam. E number 2, you must meet for licensing is passing the 4 parts of the CPA exam. To learn the 4 parts of the CPA exam, watch this video, and to get tips and tricks on how to pass each of the 4 parts of the CPA exam, watch these 4 videos which I gave you the tips and tricks to pass the FAR part of the CPA exam, the audit part of the CPA exam, the BRIC part of the CPA exam, and the BEC part of the CPA exam. And finally comes the 3rd E you must meet in order to be eligible for CPA licensing, which is the experience. You must have at least 1 year of experience with a minimum of 2,000 hours consisting of full or part-time employment in government, industry, academia, or public practice. Your experience must extend over a period of not less than 1 year and not more than 3 years, and must be supervised under an active licensed CPA who will sign on your application. Whether other skills are relevant will be determined by the board on a case-by-case basis. Keep in mind that self-employment does not meet the definition of experience. Comment below and tell me if you meet the 3E requirements or not. If you are wondering how to fulfill the 150-hour requirement for licensing purposes, make sure to watch this video, which I gave you great options to help you fulfill the 150-hour requirement. And to learn how to apply for the CPA exam and schedule the exam, get my free CPA exam application cheat sheet from the link in the description below. It is totally free and it gives you the steps you must follow to apply and schedule your CPA exams. So make sure to get it from the link in the description below. My next video will be about Arizona CPA requirements, so make sure to subscribe to this channel and to click the bell in order to get the video as soon as I upload it to YouTube. Remember, go after what you want, pass the CPA exam because you can become CPAs and save the world.